YouTube, I'm back. I know you missed me. I swear it wasn't the same. Yes, I'm back. It's been a while since I last uploaded, but it's because I was preparing for a show that I had. Yes, I'm an artist. I make music for myself. I recently had a show in New York City. Check out the quick little recap of the show that I had. Today's video, I have another vocal effect tutorial for you guys, and it's gonna be on one of my favorite artists currently, Rod Wave, Heart for Sale. I mean, that song alone is like the best heartbreak song I've ever heard in my life. Like, if we're being completely honest. Very quickly, before we get into the vocal tutorial, make sure to slap that like button, hit the subscribe. We're growing this channel and it needs your help. This channel cannot grow without you. So make sure you slap that like button and slap that subscribe button. Now, let's hop into my computer and I'm gonna show you what I have for you guys. On my recording mix, I have a noise gate. It's not letting any of the low frequencies pass into the mic because they add like humming noises and like hisses and background noises in your room or whatever's going on in your room, if there's certain sounds and shit. And make sure it doesn't let any of that pass. I have very slight compression going in, and then I have auto tune, of course, and this key was in E minor. I have the auto tune set at 71 because Rod Wave can actually sing, so he uses more of his own vocals instead of auto tune. Auto tune is there just to correct it, make sure he's in key and pitch. So I have that. On the actual mix, I have a Fruity Parametric EQ2 here, and all I'm doing is cutting out the low end, about 100 hertz, and then I'm doing a surgical EQ, taking out all the bad frequencies because they fucking just add. They want to take all the bad frequencies out, you feel me? Because they just don't sound good when you're recording. Certain frequency ranges, there's a boxy tone and there's like a harshness to certain frequencies that doesn't add to your vocal, it takes away. Next, I have a Ssl Channel Eq here. And I'm doing basically the same thing. I'm surgically EQing certain frequencies, and I'm boosting certain frequencies. I added in the 15K range about 3 dB, just adding this. I'm just opening up the top end so it gets more clarity and it sounds more clean. I boosted the 4K range a little bit, and I took away in the 600K range. Yeah, that's all I did for the Ssl channel. You guys gotta really understand too, like, it's very important that you're doing your EQs and you're boosting and taking away certain frequencies because it adds cleanness to your vocals. So if you want your vocals to come out clean and crisp, this is how you do it. Next, I have a CLA 76 on here, and you can just copy these compression settings. You can start with these and then you can tune them to whatever you like. Make sure the release is all the way up so you know the compression is working on the vocal, and this is a pretty fast attack, but you can set it how you like. I have a C6 on here. You guys, if you're learning anything from this channel, it's to use compression. Compression is the magic sauce, okay? This C6 is butter. It adds this beautiful tonality, this beautifulness to your vocals. I compressed the different frequency ranges. I just compressed it a tad and boosted the frequency so I get that clarity, I get that nice compressed tonality. That's what I'm looking for. For that, you just have to really play around and listen to it with your ear and find what works for your vocals. Next, I have a De-Esser, taking out all of the S's and the harsh S's, the harsh T's, not letting any of that pass. Next, I have a Tech. This is just for tonality and characteristics. I don't have anything set on here. It's perfect the way it is. I mean, if you want to mess around with some of the presets, you can. I usually don't touch it for the vocals because that's not what I'm going for. I have an NLS bus here. Since this is a saturation distortion plugin, adds characteristics and tonality. So the first half of the mix is cleaning the vocals. Second half is compressing it. And then the third half is adding saturation. That's basically the process that I follow. If you follow this, you will always have a good mix, okay? Next, I have an RVox, doing very, very slight compression, as you can see, just reducing my 2 dBs, 3 dBs. And this is just tighten the whole thing up, make it one cohesive body. And this RVox has this great vintage sound to it that is just fucking butter. which is fucking fantastic, and that's what you're looking for. You want, after you add all your different stages, you're cleaning, you're adding compression, and then adding saturation and distortion, you want to just glue the whole thing together with maybe a compression, your favorite compression that has a lot of tonalities or whatever characteristics, and it just makes it like butter, like actual butter, boy. So on the reverb, I got access last time. I have a vintage Valhalla verb, and I used the preset that was here. You just go to plates and you just use plates. If you want that hip-hop R&B kind of reverb, the secret is plates. They're not gonna tell you this, okay? Look at me, look at me, look at my eye. I want to help you. So the way to achieve that sweet in the pocket reverb that you're looking for, it's plate verb. People don't want to give that sauce out. I'm giving it to you. I don't want it. You can have it, okay? It's called plate reverb. As you can see, there's different sounds: chambers, ambience, gated. You want plates. That's the secret. And then you just find the reverb that fits in pocket for you, okay? So that's what I have here. Very simple mix, and then I mastered it. If you guys want a mastering video, I can definitely help you with that. I have a very easy, applicable to any kind of mix mastering that you're doing. You will always hit the proper loudness for Spotify, for Apple Music, for all the platforms. I'm gonna go ahead and play you the final version of this mix. Here's the rest of it.
To make a concern, ooh, the future owner. I have this heart, but I can't control it. It love what it love, does what it wanna. Try to lock it up, but it jump back on my shoulder. Don't get me wrong, it's a good heart and it's golden, but it's been stolen. On top of that, it's been broken, drugged through the mud. It's driving me insane, trying to spread love, picking fights with my brain. Don't want it literally, so over it mentally, so tired physically. It distracts and hinders me, so it's for sale. The best offer gets the box, gift from my mother, but a curse from my pops. Kinda hurts when it locks, but I get better. Right now I'm trying to focus on putting it back together.
What do you think of that mix? Fire, right? Fire, fire, fire. I know it was fire. I fucking did it myself. Come on, how you telling me? Anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to slap and like. I encourage you to slap that like button, hit the subscribe. We're having more videos is on the way. In the comments down below, tell me your favorite Rod Wave song, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, alligator. Ooh.
I'm done. You can pick it up whenever, so I can focus on getting back to the cheddar. I swear it's always in the wrong hand. I don't think I'll use it again. I would do the fave thing and give it a try, but if it stay, it'll take over my mind. I've got a heart for sale, I don't need it. I've got a heart for sale and it's bleeding. I've got a heart for sale, you can keep it. I've got a heart for sale. It's always in the wrong hand. I don't think I'll use it again. I would do the fave thing and give it a try, but if it stay, it'll take over my mind. I've got a heart for sale, I don't need it. I've got a heart for sale and it's bleeding. I've got a heart for sale, you can keep it. I've got a heart for sale.